How about now? There we go. We are only 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. And hello everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. I am Michael Cole alongside May and Wade Barrett, and we've got a big show in store for everyone tonight. Absolutely a big time main event, and I don't mean that as a pun, but in our main event tonight, Becky Lynch will go one-on-one with Mary Quinn tonight. Absolutely. Becky Lynch last week defeated Kathy English, and she said that she will have a match. And she said she wanted a match with Mary, and that's exactly what she's getting next week. And also, Trent Lake has issued out an open challenge, and Paul Heyman has told Assistant Raw GM Ava to go pick an opponent for Trent Lake, and it sounds like we have found our answer, because NXT superstar Mason Ferguson is here, and it looks like he will be stepping up to take on Trent Lake for the United States Championship. If you have not seen Mason Ferguson, then you are in for a treat. This young kid is impressive. Hey, Sean. Ooh, so following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, Jimmy Uso. Well, last week, Seth Rollins and Jimmy Uso went at it one-on-one, and it ended via disqualification. And as you can see right now, Jimmy Uso's coming out on his own without Solo Sikoa. That's because Ava banned Solo Sikoa from ringside. I don't know why Ava continues to go against her royal family. She's got to understand Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa are her family, and she continues to defy her own family by doing things against them. I'm glad she's seen I am very glad she's come around and realizing that Roman and all them were just taking advantage of her. And his opponent, Iowa's own Seth freaking Rollins. We are in Seth Rollins country. What a massive ovation for hometown boy Seth Rollins here tonight. Remember, this is a rematch from last week when Solo Sikoa got involved and caused the disqualification. So this is now a one-on-one match where things are going to have to be fair. It's now a fair one-on-one matchup between these two guys. I'm doing alright. And Jimmy Uso, my goodness. Jimmy Uso, the underboss of the Bloodline. Into an early cover here on Rollins and a kick out. You know, I don't understand. Again, I just want to make things very clear. Ava is a part of the Bloodline. She is a relative of the Bloodline, but she continues to screw with Solo and Roman and even Jimmy Uso. Once again, Ava not booking Roman Reigns for the show tonight? Well, what does Roman have to prove tonight? What does Roman have to do tonight? What do you want? What did you want to see him do tonight? Just ramble on about how he's not the tribal chief? He is the tribal chief. And now into the cover again by Jimmy Uso, and Seth Rollins gets the shoulders up. You know, Roman Reigns is going to have a face-to-face confrontation. Jimmy Uso thinks he's channeling Stax Lorenzo by calling himself the underboss. Yeah, when I heard Michael Cole call him that on SmackDown, I was like, what, does he think he's bloody channeling Stax Lorenzo from NXT? Come on, Seth! Oh, Jimmy Uso went for a super kick. Oh, catches Seth with an enziguri. Oh, and a nice discus elbow there by Seth Rollins. And now Jimmy Uso once again sending Seth Rollins out to the outside. Seth Rollins getting a little bit rattled. And Jimmy Uso with a Samoan drop. Well, Jimmy Uso could be looking to upset the hometown boy. Oh! That could do it. Oh, and Seth gets the shoulders up. Jimmy Uso was looking to put away the hometown boy in his hometown. And now Jimmy Uso wasting a little. And oh man, fans are chanting yeet. Fans chanting yeet, and that distraction leads to Jimmy's downfall. And there's the curve stomp. And there's the win. And Jimmy Uso being distracted by the yeet chants caused him to get distracted, and that allowed Seth Rollins to hit the pedigree, and then the stomp to the underboss of the bloodline. Seth Rollins getting that one-on-one victory that he should have had last week. And the people of Iowa happy to see their hometown boy emerge victorious. Give me a mic. Dios Mones! Welcome to Monday Night Rollins! Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Welcome home. You know, it feels good to be back home in Iowa. It feels really good to be back home, and I want to thank all of you for coming here tonight to support me. I will continue to work hard and continue to grind and become World Heavyweight Champion once again. Because Jay White or Sheamus, it doesn't matter if it's Sheamus or Jay White. I want the next shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Message sent very clear. A clear message sent by Seth Rollins. He wants the next shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. Can you imagine if those losers become tag team champions, Butch? No, I can't. Because you don't want to know why? Because they're not championship material. That's right. We are former world tag team champions ourselves. We didn't need Taylor. We didn't need Sheamus to get to that level. We could have done it all on our own. And we're going to prove it tonight when we take down the Hillbilly Hicks. Because it's not fight night anymore. We're all about bruising our opponents. Call us the Bruiserweights. And Ridge Holland and Butch. Following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Ridge Holland and Butch, the Bruiserweights. They are now calling themselves, as we just heard minutes ago, they are now dubbing themselves as the Bruiserweights. Because it's not about fight night anymore. It's about bruising their opponents. They are the Brawling Brutes. They were the Brawling Brutes, but they are now just brutes that love to punish other people. And their opponents, Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. Well, these guys are the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships at SummerSlam as they take on the Judgment Day. By the way, I saw a picture of Aleister Black in AEW. He doesn't have a beard anymore. He's actually beardless. I saw him with a clean shaved face. I was like, wait a second, is that Malachi? Is that Aleister Black? He looks so weird. He looks so weird with a clean shaved face. I've always seen him with a beard, and just seeing him without one was so bizarre. It was like the most bizarre thing ever. Let's not forget, Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen are #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team titles, and that's kind of what this whole match led into. That, you know, Butch and Ridge don't think that, you know, Briggs and Jensen are championship material. Well, they are correct in a way, because look at these two. Can you picture these two guys becoming WWE Tag Team champions? I can. They would make great champions. I think Briggs and Jensen would make great champions. Of course you would think that, May. Only you would think like that, May. Well, they are former NXT UK Tag Team champions. And they are former NXT Tag Team champions, so they have proven that they can win gold in the past. They have proven they can win championship gold, so anything is possible. I really think the Judgment Day are taking Josh and Briggs lightly. I really think they're taking them lightly because they don't think they're a threat. They don't really think they're a threat, and I think that could really backfire on them. Oh, in a big way, as Brooks just face washes Holland into the cover and a kick out. Holland and Butch really need to get back into the win column right now, because ever since moving away from Sheamus and Taylor, they haven't really been winning any matches. Yeah, and they want to brag, and they go on about how they never needed Sheamus, they never needed Taylor, and ever since moving away from them, they haven't exactly been in the win column as of late, now have they? So I think that kind of proves that Sheamus and Taylor are their reason for being relevant. I don't think that is true. I think the two of them are just getting their strides. I think they are just getting very close to getting their tandem together as a unit without Sheamus and Taylor. And also, you can't forget that Briggs and Jensen were also, Cole, you mentioned how they are former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, but they were the final NXT UK Tag Team Champions. By the way, are you feeling okay, mate? Yeah, I'm fine. You feeling okay tonight, mate? Yeah, I'm fine. Just making sure we don't want you getting hurt, getting too hurt out here. Oh, I'm fine. Ridge Holland's got a bit of a cut above his head. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. And Brooks with a jump kick right to the face. Shades of Sheamus there with that running kick is. Come on! You don't mess with the cruiserweights! Still to come tonight here on Monday Night Raw, we'll be seeing World Heavyweight Champion Jay White in action. He'll be going one-on-one with Chad Gable of the Alpha Academy. Well, that's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. That's going to be a very interesting match, to say the least, to see where that all goes. And now look at this, and Butch now planning. And there's Josh. And there's Josh making the save. And there's Josh saving his partner. But Butch. And now there's. And now look at this. Oh man! Elbow. Oh my goodness, what a move! That could be it! And it is! And Brooks gets the win for the team with that devastating move. A devastating move there by Brooks was enough to give him the victory for his tag team for his tag team partner. And look at this! And there's Dominic and Joe Gacy from behind. Dominic Mysterio and Joe Gacy from behind, attacking Briggs and Jensen. You want to mess with the Judgment Day, huh? Well, these two obviously were sent out here to send a message for their master, Aleister Black. And look at this! Briggs and Jensen fighting back. And see you later, Gacy. And the clothesline chop block to Dominic Mysterio. Briggs and Jensen with the clothesline chop block combination. they have used to win many matches with. Well, I think Dominic and Joe Gacy just learned what happens when you try to get in their way. You cannot take Briggs and Jensen lightly. Hey, look up here, idiots. Look at my bestie, Mercedes Moné. She is the hottest thing going. And she is the future women's world champ. That's right. I am going to be your next women's world champion, regardless who walks out. Regardless who walks away at SummerSlam. You know, Mercedes, at SummerSlam, I've got the biggest Grayson Waller effect of all time. Now, who's my guest? Ooh! Is it me? Is it me? If you smell what I'm cooking, you'll find out then. Ooh, can I be the co-host? Ooh, can I co-host with you? Can I co-host the Grayson Waller effect with you? You want to be the co-host? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can co-host with me. Absolutely, you can co-host with me. Harley, can you believe these two? Hey, what do you two think you're doing? Walking in on us like that. Look, Grayson, you can talk all you want about giving people the Grayson Waller rub, but don't forget, the two of us have a match tonight. Oh, I haven't forgotten, Zion, you big loser. Oh, I haven't forgotten, you big loser. And I'll make you look even more of a loser after I'm done beating your ass tonight. We'll see about that. If you're not careful, I'll run straight right through you and your little Grayson Waller rub. I've also been told by Ava that Mercedes has been banned from ringside. What? See you then. Are you kidding me? This is bullshit. She's gonna allow Harley out there? Well, that's completely unfair. Well, I think Ava has made a good decision when it comes to banning Mercedes from ringside. That is completely unfair. It sounds like Harley Cameron is allowed to be at ringside. Ding, ding, ding. This following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Ivy Nile. Well, Ivy Nile is ready for singles action here on Raw, and she's going to be going one-on-one with Sonya Deville here tonight. Ivy wanted some competition, and she's going to get it, and she's going to get some tonight in Sonya Deville. And her opponent, Sonya Deville. You know, Sonya Deville seems to have a real big problem with authority figures, because she went to Ava earlier complaining about how she has not been getting TV time, and then Ava just happened to tell her, like, hey, you know, like, Ivy Nile wanted a match, and since you want to be on the show, you can take on Ivy tonight. Yeah, can you believe that Sonya threatened Ava, saying that if you don't book me on the show again, I'll beat you up? That is such a Sonya Deville line, threatening to beat up authority figures. Well, to be fair, Ava isn't really an authority figure. She's just an assisting authority figure. CM Punk is still the authority figure. He's just on a holiday break right now. Yeah, that's the only reason Ava is filling in. Oh. Ivy Nile with a nice suplex. But Sonya Deville counters with a kick. Oh, and a knee right to the back of Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile is a very talented young lady. She's very strong. She's very strong, and being able to lift up so much weight, she is incredible. Well, absolutely. Ivy has a bright future here in WWE. Sonya Deville now in control of Ivy Nile, and Ivy Nile able to reverse things around here, and now Ivy Nile, using amateur background skills, tossing Sonya Deville. Oh, nice T-bone suplex there. Nice T-bone suplex on Deville, and Deville gets the shoulders up. Ivy getting a title opportunity this early into her main roster run. Is this a good idea or too soon? Could be a little bit could be too soon. I think what they should really be doing is giving Ivy Nile matches. What they should really be doing is giving Ivy Nile matches on Raw, and, you know, building her up, making the audience believe that she could beat Rhea. I think giving her matches and giving her victories over, you know, certain people on the roster like Xia Li and Chelsea Green, you know, giving her victories and building her up will definitely help, making her feel like a credible opponent. But, you know, that's the problem with Triple H. He just thinks people will just get behind the wrestler even without building them up. So I think Triple H should have really spent time building Ivy Nile up before giving her a title opportunity. Or hell, even have her win like a #1 contenders match or something, instead of just saying, hey, you can have a title shot. It really depends on your preference. Ivy Nile fighting back. Ivy Nile fighting back here as Sonya Deville trips up Ivy. Oh, kick right to the chest. Don't forget, Alexa Bliss got a title shot early in her career. Oh! Kick into a clothesline and into the cover on Ivy Nile. Oh, and Ivy just gets the shoulders up. Ivy Nile just getting the shoulders up. Deville now grabs Ivy Nile, and there's the Deville's Advocate! And there is the Deville's Advocate to Ivy Nile, and Deville gets the win. And Sonya Deville with the win here on Raw over Ivy Nile. A very gamed effort by Ivy Nile, but in the end, Sonya Deville gets the win. Will Mello miss against KO on SmackDown? Probably not. They're probably going to have him in the finals. They're probably going to have Carmelo Hayes in the finals. They might even have him win the whole tournament. They're probably going to have him win the tournament. Well, Grayson Waller can cry about the fact that Mercedes won't be at ringside all he wants, but he's got to get ready for his matchup. Say so, now the faster to lay low, and ding ding ding. Following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring. Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Grayson Waller. Oh, Grayson Waller obviously very upset over that Mercedes Moné has been banned from ringside as he gets ready for his one-on-one match with Zion Quinn. Look, he has every right to be upset. Uso aso uma. Run it straight. He has every right to be upset. And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Harley Cameron from Brisbane, Australia, Zion Quinn. You see, this is the big problem. You're going to ban Mercedes from ringside, but allow Harley Cameron out here? This is completely ridiculous. You see, it's bullcrap. Why is she out here? You know what? I agree. You know, I've never been the biggest Grayson Waller fan. Myself, but I agree with Grayson Waller. This is completely ridiculous. Don't know why Harley is even allowed out here. Well, Harley isn't really much of an active wrestler. Sure, she wrestles every now and then. She's like an occasional wrestler. She's more of a manager. She's just like an occasional part-time wrestler. She's still learning, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she's a part-timer who's still learning how to wrestle. If you're going to ban one person from ringside, then the other one should be banned too. I'm just speaking into existence here. Grayson Waller obviously plans to host the Grayson Waller effect. And he wants to have, Mercedes wants to be the co-host of the show. Into the cover and a kick out. Still to come tonight, we're going to see Cassie Lewis go one-on-one with the role model Bayley. And also AJ Lee will take on Miss Money in the Bank, Zelina Vega. Nice neck breaker by Quinn. And a kick out at two. Say so. When I pop out, they lay low. Yep, such a great song. I wish they hurry and split him away from Austin Theory. And apparently, according to Tom, that apparently Waller and Theory being a tag team was the only way to get them on TV. If they weren't a tag team, they wouldn't be on TV. That's a load of nonsense. To say that, putting them together as a tag team was the only way we could get them on TV, that's a lot of bullshit. You could have came up with a lot of ways to get them on TV without making them a tag team. I swear, Triple H, man, he seriously can't think of anything for Waller as a singles competitor. Like, I can't get him on TV. Well, the only way I can get him on TV is if I pair him with Austin Theory. That's so stupid. He's a terrible booker. If he thinks pairing Grayson Waller with Austin Theory was the only way to get someone on TV, then Jesus Christ, he is so terrible. Could have done so many things to get him on TV. And now, oh, on the apron here, and now off the second rope, and now Quinn catches Waller and slams him down. This could be it for Waller. Oh, and Waller gets the shoulders up. Come on, you loser! And now Grayson Waller, oh, slamming Zion Quinn down. I'm the biggest Australian star! Oh! Grayson Waller bragging about how he is the biggest NXT, well, not the biggest NXT star. Well, he claims he was the biggest NXT star, but he's the biggest Australian star here in WWE. I mean, he's got every right to make that claim. He's got every right to make that claim, if you ask me. Zion Quinn now sizing up Waller here, looking for the run it straight, but Waller. Grayson Waller slamming Zion Quinn down, and now into the cover goes Waller on Zion Quinn, and Zion Quinn kicks out at 2. And there's the somersault unprettier. And there's the somersault unprettier by Waller to put away Quinn. And Quinn gets the shoulders up again. And Grayson Waller is starting to get frustrated. You can see the frustration starting to build on the face of Grayson Waller. You can see the frustration starting to build. And, oh, run it straight. And there's the run it straight. Oh, man! Grayson Waller somehow, some way got the shoulders up. Funny how Indy can win on main event, but apparently she can't win. Apparently she can win on main event, but apparently she can't win on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Triple H. They don't know how to book Dexter Lumis. Then why bring him back? If they don't know how to use him? Why bring him back? You brought him back just because. Oh, man! Zion Quinn went for the run it straight. Oh, and that time he hits it. And that time he hits it on Waller. And Zion Quinn with the win. Yeah, we're going to bring someone back that we don't know how to book. Because that makes a ton of sense. And there's Harley Cameron celebrating on the outside. And oh, and Mercedes! Mercedes from behind attacking Harley Cameron. Well, hey, she was banned from ringside during the match. Hey, she said she was banned from ringside during the match. Nothing about coming out after the match. And now Mercedes sending Harley into the post. And Waller with the say-so stunner to Quinn, as Quinn was distracted by Mercedes attacking Harley. That's it, give it to her. And look at, and now Grayson Waller encouraging Mercedes and the money maker on the floor, the Harley Cameron. The money effect. The money effect, sending a message to Zion Quinn and Harley Cameron, despite Zion won the match. Well, I'll tell you this, I think Grayson Waller looks like the real winner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here on Raw, the United States Championship is going to be on the line, and we're going to take a look at the superstar that Ava has selected to face Trent Lake for the title. Let's take a closer look at Mason Ferguson. Weighing in at 322 pounds, Mason Ferguson. It's Mason time! Dun, 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 dun. My name is Mason Ferguson. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. I am the second superstar ever to be from South Africa. The first superstar, well, that was Justin Gabriel. Hey Isabel, I'm doing good. That was Justin Gabriel. He was the only South African superstar to ever make it to WWE. And at the time I felt, I've seen all these other countries like Canada, Australia, Japan, and many other countries getting opportunities to be WWE superstars. And I thought, what about South Africa? Why aren't we getting respect? Maybe Justin left a bad reputation on WWE. But that's when I came in. I'm not going to make the... I am not going to be put down by anyone. I'm not going to be bullied. And I know this is a big opportunity for me to make my Monday Night Raw debut tonight. But one thing is for sure. Trent Lake. He better not underestimate me. Otherwise, he'll be heading into his match with SummerSlam without a title around his waist. Alright, Isabel. It's time! It's time! It's Mason time! Well, this is a big opportunity for this young man who is making his Monday Night Raw debut. This following contest is for the United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa. Weighing in at 322 pounds, Mason Ferguson. Well, this young man's from NXT, a former NXT champion. Yeah, this man is a specimen to say the least. If you have not seen Mason in action, you are in for a treat. This young man grew up idolizing the late great Vader back home in South Africa. He's the second superstar ever to come from the land of South Africa to be a WWE superstar. Yeah, but when you're here on the main roster, it's either sink or swim. And let's see if Mason has what it takes to sink or swim. And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by his agent Paul Heyman, weighing in at 293 pounds, the United States champion, Trent Lake. For 289 days, Trent Lake has been the United States champion. He is closing in on the record of Jon Moxley of 351 days. That is how close he is creeping up on that record. Trent Lake is on a roll. 289 days of pure dominance. Only one superstar has pinned Trent Lake during his run as United States champion, and that was Adam Cole. You gotta hit him with a leg 5. Hit him with a leg 5. The United States Championship is on the line. This young man, Mason Ferguson, with the biggest match of his career. Remember, it was Paul Heyman who told Ava to handpick anyone, doesn't matter if it's from Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, to try and challenge Trent Lake for his title. You can pretty much say that this matchup only came about because Paul Heyman pushed Ava into trying to give Trent Lake a real challenge. Oh. So what do we know about this young man Mason Ferguson? We know he's South African. We know he's 322 pounds. We also know he's in a relationship with also NXT wrestler Rachel Pierce. Yeah, this young man, this young man's very impressive. It was only 2 weeks ago his grandfather passed away. Due to cancer a few weeks ago. Oh! We wish well for him on his family. And now into the cover and a kick out here. And let's not forget he was also a part of the Schism. Let's not forget that people only know who Mason is because Joe Gacy brought him in. You've got to remember that Joe Gacy also brought him in. That's it! Beat up that rookie! Also, Trent Lake seemed to have shaved his beard. I know, it looks weird. I know, it looks so bizarre without one. Oh, Trent Lake now in control of this young man. Well, this is what you would this is the kind of thing you expect. All right, Isabel. This is the kind of thing you would expect when you're in the ring with Trent Lake. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Oh, look out. Oh! Trent Lake came off the ropes. Oh, and Mason now. That's why you don't see Trent do those kind of stuff off. So that's why you don't see him do that often, because it usually misses his mark. Now Mason Ferguson now stunning the United States champion. Oh, wait a minute. And now a knee to the gut. Oh, and Trent planting Mason Ferguson. This could be it to put away Ferguson and retain his title. And a kick out. Trent Lake. Oh, look at this now. Oh, Trent was looking for the leg 5. But Mason Ferguson was able to block. Mason Ferguson heading up to the top rope. The Mason assault! The Mason assault! Oh my God! We can witness an upset here! Oh, and Trent kicks out. Oh my goodness! We almost witnessed an upset. We almost witnessed a major upset. That could have been a major upset. There's one thing you should never do, and that's underestimate your opponent. And I think Trent Lake may have heavily underestimated Mason Ferguson here. Oh, look at this now, Trent Lake. What on earth is Trent Lake doing now? Oh, shoulder tackle off the top rope. Oh, now Trent is just furious. Now you can see the fury of the United States champion. And now the fury of the United States champion. He's obviously realized he's been embarrassed by this newcomer. By this newcomer that he possibly expected an easy win against. Oh! Mason now jumping off the top rope. And now Mason Ferguson. Here comes Mason. Mason could pull off a major upset here. And now Trent Lake. Oh, Trent Lake blocks. Sometimes miracles, sometimes it's hard to believe in miracles. And now look at Trent just look at Trent just hammering, battering this kid. Finish him off. And now, oh, Trent. Finish him off! Come on, Trent, finish him off! And now Trent sizing Mason up. He's taking a lot of time here. Trent Lake just loves to toy around with his food. Just likes to toy around with his opponents. I think that's the biggest flaw in Trent Lake. And now Trent Lake, and now ready to end. Mason's night. Lake 5. And that's the win for Trent Lake. And Trent Lake is still the United States champion. Here is your winner and still the United States champion, Trent Lake. And Trent Lake was given a real challenge here tonight by Mason Ferguson. Really, guys? You couldn't handle those hillbillies? Look, Damien, Alistair, I think you should not be taking Josh and Brooks lightly. Look, I've got a match to get ready for. Zelina, hold on a second. What, Damien? Look, I'm just suggesting when you're in the ring with AJ, don't hold back on her, okay? Why would I do that for? I'm just saying she may be a lot older, but she could still overwhelm you. I'll be fine, Damien. I don't need your pity. Can you let Punk know that? Look, AJ, I appreciate it, but I'm the assistant general manager. Ava! What, Sonya? I gave you a match. Look, I expect to be on this show every week, okay? What? What are you looking at? Don't you have a match? Yeah, I do. But you can't just barge into someone's office. I can do whatever I want, because I'm Sonya Deville. I can do whatever I want, AJ. And watch your tone. Because maybe Roxanne might not be the only person that may want to retire you. Alright, enough. Sonya, you got your match. You don't need to be in my office. I'm telling you, Ava, I need to be on this show every week. Because when it comes to my talent, I'm deserving to be on this show every week. Don't worry about her. She's just a bully. It's time to hail the Queen! The following contest is a women's division match. Making her way to the ring, the Queen in the Bank, Zelina Vega! The Queen in the Bank is here. Just look at that briefcase and look at Zelina Vega, your next future women's world champion. Well, Zelina Vega can cash that in at any time she wants on either women's world champion Britt Baker or WWE women's champion Saraya. Ladder, 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 ladder. Let's light it up. And her opponent from Union City, New Jersey, AJ Lee. And listen to this ovation for AJ Lee as she makes her way to the ring. Well, AJ Lee in 2 weeks at SummerSlam will battle Roxanne Perez in an I Quit match. The match that will settle the rivalry once and for all. Let's not forget Zelina could lose that Money in the Bank briefcase to Becky Lynch at SummerSlam because she'll be in a TLC match. The fact that you want to see Zelina Vega lose that briefcase is mind-blowingly stupid. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Did you see that? Like, AJ was like above the ring for a few seconds there. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it could theoretically happen. Well, that is indeed true. It could theoretically happen. Zelina Vega and AJ Lee for the first time ever here on Raw. Obviously, AJ Lee was obviously concerned, wanted to know if CM Punk was okay, because again, he's on vacation right now. Oh, look at the power of AJ. He's on a break. He wants a bit of a break, so that's why Ava has kind of been taken over for the last few weeks. Hopefully Ava can get out of this GM phase and maybe eventually get back into the ring. Or I'm thinking that's probably what Ava is hoping for. Maybe Ava is just hoping that Punk's little vacation isn't very long so she can get back into the ring. We know how eager she is to be in the ring. Now into the cover. Oh! Into the cover and a kick out by Vega. AJ Lee now in control of this matchup. And now Vega turning this matchup around. Bow down to your queen, AJ! And now Zelina Vega turning this matchup around. Oh. Zelina had something in mind. AJ blocked it. Oh man, and a kick out by Vega. AJ blocked Zelina's upcoming attack and was able to avoid it and turning it over into a flip over slice bread for a very close 2 count. Speaking of which, can you believe what we've got coming up on NXT this coming Tuesday? I cannot believe what we're about to witness. We are about to witness Eva Marie, the general manager of NXT, go one-on-one with the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, Stephanie McMahon. I can't believe we're going to see that matchup on NXT tomorrow. And Zelina Vega with a suplex on the floor. AJ Lee is now in trouble. It's definitely a matchup that a lot of people never... It's definitely a matchup that people definitely thought we'd never see happen. Zelina Vega now feeling confident. Wow, look at that, look at that. Beautiful athleticism by Zelina Vega and a kick out. Zelina showing off her athleticism here. Zelina Vega showing off big time. Oh man! Went for a Meteora. Went for a Meteora and got caught. And there's the AJ's kiss. And now the Black Widow locked in. And now the Black Widow locked in on Vega. And there's the tap out. And there's the tap out. AJ wins. And AJ Lee gets the win over Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega went for the Meteora, but got caught into the AJ's kiss, and then the Black Widow, and Roxanne from behind. And Roxanne from behind, jumping AJ Lee. And Roxanne, what is she doing here? She's got a rope. She's got a rope, and look at this. Oh my God! Look at this. Roxanne is choking the life out of AJ. My God, Roxanne just squeezing the life out of AJ. My God. My God. Vicious. Vicious assault. Oh my God. Come on, someone stop this. AJ said it. AJ said it. AJ just said it. AJ just said she quit. My God. Roxanne Perez showing how far she's willing to take it. Roxanne showing how far she is willing to go to make AJ scream, "I quit." Please welcome my guest at this time. She's the Women's World Champion, Britt Baker. Britt, in 2 weeks, you'll be taking on Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. Have you at all thought that maybe Io could take your title? You know, Jackie, you do have a point. Io is a dangerous and ruthless competitor. And I'm not going to take her lightly. Do I consider her a threat? Yeah, I do consider her a threat. And I'm not gonna lie when I say that. I know she's a threat. And I know she can be just as ruthless and as dangerous as what we just saw with Roxanne moments ago. But I'm not going to underestimate her. And Britt, the TV. Britt Baker. I know your weakness. I will exploit it. And I will win the WWE Women's World Championship. Dun 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 dun. Watch me, watch me. What a cryptic message by Io Sky. Britt Baker actually looked legitimately creeped. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the television champion, Liv Morgan. Well, Liv Morgan is joining us here on commentary. Yep, Cassie Lewis with a different look. Liv Morgan will be joining us on commentary as Cassie Lewis will be going one-on-one with Bayley. And it's next here on Raw. We're back live here on Raw, and Liv Morgan, thank you for joining us here tonight for this matchup. Hello, Cole. Hey, May, congratulations on having a child. Thanks, Liv. I appreciate it. So, Liv, are you at all concerned about Cassie Lewis potentially taking your title? Nah, not really. She'll just be like everybody else that tried to take my baby from me. I'm going to tell you this, Liv. You should not underestimate Cassie Lewis. Oh, I'm not. Ding, ding, ding. This following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley. Starting to show you're pregnant, huh, May? Yeah, a little. Oh, Bayley ready for... There's the role model, Bayley. And her opponent from Tasmania, Australia, Cassie Lewis. Bit of a new look here for Cassie Lewis. Yeah, a new look for Cassie Lewis here as she makes her way to the ring. She's got rid of that long hair. I love that beautiful long hair. Well, Cassie Lewis has clearly changed her look up. Bit of an evolution for Cassie Lewis, the Australian ace, and here we go. Oh, I guess you could definitely call it that, an evolution indeed. Cassie Lewis with a new look. Just look at. Oh, jeez. They are must-see. Who do they think they are, Miz and Maurice? Just look at Cassie and Skip Jarko. They are must-see. Who do they think they are? Miz and Maurice? Maybe a better version. Oh. Now Cassie Lewis now gets her hair dragged down as Bayley. Bayley here is the role model. Obviously looking to teach some respect into Cassie Lewis because disrespected her earlier tonight. It's kind of how this whole match came about, where Cassie disrespected Bayley earlier tonight for being a trailblazer. And now Bayley. Oh, I love how Tom makes a video about Seth and Becky's contracts expiring, and then Becky then puts out something along the lines of WWE is my home. So I think it's really funny that when everyone hears the news of Becky and Seth's contracts expiring, everyone's like, Becky and Seth to AEW, and then all that. Like, come on, let's all be serious here. They're not gonna leave WWE. If they ever leave WWE, it would be because they want to pursue new goals. Like maybe like walk away to start a family or something. Or movies. Or maybe get in the movie roles, you know? So stupid. So stupid how idiotic fans can be on the internet. And now Bailey was looking for the Bailey to belly, but Cassie Lewis was able to Cassie Lewis was able to avoid the Bailey to belly and plant Bailey. Planting Bailey, and now Cassie Lewis with the ace of spades to Bailey. And there's the win for Cassie Lewis. I've been seeing Chelsea Green deserves better tweets and hashtags. Are these people for real? She literally just had a tag team title reign. She doesn't deserve better. Well, there you go, Liv. Well, that could very well be you, Liv. The ace of spades by Cassie Lewis to get her the win. So stupid. MJF could have been saying he hasn't signed with AEW just to be MJF. Yeah, I think he probably already has signed. Tonight, Master Gable goes one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champ himself, Jay White. You got this, Coach. You got this, Master Gable. Don't worry, with my educational skills and my incredible intelligence as a wrestler, I will be able to take down the World Heavyweight Champion. Hey, little Chad. Sheamus! How you doing, man? Hey. How have you been? I've been alright, man. I've been alright. Look, I know you and we had our problems in the past. I used to make fun of your height. I used to make fun of your height and make fun of you. You know, you all remember Shorty G? I'm only just playing with you, man. I'm only playing with you, man. But look, good luck out there tonight against good luck out there against Jay White, man. I'm paying close attention. I'll be paying very close attention to the World Heavyweight Champ. Don't worry, Shamo. Because here's the thing, I'm gonna soften him up for you. I'll be softening him up real good for you, so you can knock him down at SummerSlam. I appreciate that, G. We'll see you later. I am here with Savannah Summers and oh, hang on. Ty Mello. A woman of your skill and talent shouldn't be back here, should be in the ring. Great! I'm glad you do agree. Great. I'm glad you do agree with me. And that's why I'm going to offer you a spot in the Queen's Court. Come and join us in the Queen's Court. TV time and spotlight you deserve. No thanks. Really? Don't you want to be out of Anna Jay's shadow? That's a real shame. Ladies, you know what they do. You know what to do. The 3-on-1 mugging. And oh God. Let's go, ladies. No, my game's not going slow at all, man. My game's not going slow at all. I'm here. I am here with Savannah Summers, and last week, Savannah, you attacked Taylor Jones. It looked like the two of you were finally putting your issues aside, but then you attacked Taylor. Why did you do that? Well, Andrew, here's the thing. I've never liked Taylor. The fact that people think that I was gonna be friends with Taylor is just funny to me, Andrew. It's just funny to me. Do you want to know why? Why is that? Because I'm the princess of perfection. I still haven't gotten over the fact that she ruined my historic reign as Riot City Wrestling Women's Champion. And of course, if there's one thing is for certain, is that, oh my God, will you get over it? How long has it been since that happened? Who the hell do you think you are, Maxine? Telling me to get over it? You're gonna come to me and tell me to get over it? You're a goof! Just like Otis and just like Chad. You're gonna tell me to get over something? You don't know what it means to have a long title reign and to have it all ripped away from you. It was in another company. This is WWE. It's completely different. You know what's not going to be completely different, Maxine? When I kick your ass next week. This interview's over, Andrew. And Maxine, try to step to me again. And next time, you'll be left laying on your back. Shush! Shush, please. The Kakarot update file was just mainly about DBZ Card Warriors. Well, I don't play that, so I don't know why they're updating some random thing. Well, here comes Chad Gable, making his way to the ring, getting a huge opportunity here to go one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion, Jay White. Chad Gable is an amazing athlete. He's gonna give Jay White a real test here. And his opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Jay White. In 2 weeks at SummerSlam, Jay White will take on Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'll tell you one thing, Jay White better not underestimate Chad Gable. Yeah, Jay White was on social media talking about, he laughed at the fact that he was put in a match of Chad Gable. And if there's one thing is for sure, that one thing we've learned tonight is not to underestimate your opponents. We saw Trent Lake underestimate Mason Ferguson, and saw what happened there. So if there's one thing we've learned is that you should never underestimate the people you're in the ring with, because they could give you a real run for your money. And here we go. Jay White starting things off here, looking for a DDT. Chad Gable quickly reversing. Oh, Chad's surprising Jay White with a knee. Jay White takes down Chad, and now Chad locked in a submission. Chad Gable immediately getting out of the submission. Chad Gable knows his submission game. He knows his submission. Oh, grapples. A kick right to the head, and Chad Gable obviously now getting a thank you from the WWE Universe. Chad Gable is an amazing athlete, but there are times to do the shushing. There are times to do the shushing and the thank youing. But when you're in the ring with the World Heavyweight Champion, there is no time for thank yous and shushes. So I think there's plenty of time for it. Chad Gable showing there is time to do it and put on a hell of a match at the same time. Oh man, drop kick right to the back of the neck. And ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that next week we're gonna be seeing Harley Cameron go one-on-one with Mercedes Moné next week here on Raw. Big match for Harley Cameron. Big match for Harley Cameron next week. She's only had 2 matches here on Raw, 1 win and 1 loss, and this is her 3rd match into her WWE career. Her 3rd match into her career, and she's facing one of the biggest names in WWE. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing, Mercedes is going to run circles around Harley Cameron, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing Mercedes just run circles around her. Chad Gable now. Chad Gable surprising the World Heavyweight Champion. Jay White is down. Chad Gable heading up to the top rope. Chad Gable now looking to surprise the World Heavyweight Champion. And there's a diving headbutt. Chad Gable with a diving headbutt to the champion. Oh, and Jay White had to kick out. Jay White had to had to force himself off the pin there. Chad Gable surprising. Oh, Chad Gable stunning the World Heavyweight Champion. This is what we've been talking about. Underestimating your opponents. Moonsault by Gable. Moonsault by Gable. We could see a major upset here. And Jay White gets the shoulders up. Jay White is stunned. Chad Gable, as we've mentioned many times before, you can never underestimate your opponent, no matter how silly you may think it is to be in the ring with them. Jay White is being tested here. The World Heavyweight Champion is being tested here against a tag team specialist. Oh, and Jay White, nice move. Nice move to Gable to put him away, and a kick out. Last week on Raw, we saw Jay White nearly get cashed in on. We saw him nearly get cashed in on last week when Adam Cole tried to cash in the briefcase, but Sheamus bro-kicked Adam Cole to prevent him from cashing in. And now Jay White. Oh, look at this. Jay White has got the legs of Chad Gable. Chad Gable now locked in a painful submission hold. Oh, look at this. Jay White evolving his offense here. He's got Gable trapped, and Gable has to tap. And Gable taps out Jay White with a submission victory. Jay White evolving his moveset. Jay White evolving his moveset, showing that he is willing to go to any kinds of lengths with submissions, you name it. Jay White with the victory. Tay, I made sure the Queen's Court were removed from the building. Ava, I want you to invite Charlotte next week here. Next week. Because I want a match with her. Alright. It's official. I'll give you what you want. Thanks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our main event. Now you see Mary Quinn on your left side of the screen and Becky Lynch on the right side of your screen. Because coming up next is our main event. Mary Quinn grew up idolizing Becky Lynch, calls her a hero, calls her inspiration. Mary Quinn takes on her hero, the man Becky Lynch, next in our main event. My name is Mary, and I love to fight. Ding ding ding, this following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Mary Quinn. Oh, Mary Quinn now has her own t-shirt. Mary Quinn debuting her first piece of merchandise as she makes her way to the ring here. Just look at Mary Quinn, such a star as she walks to the ring. This is the biggest match of Mary's career. You know, it's funny because Mary and Kathy have faced each other several times before in the past when Mary was in NXT. And funny enough, Becky Lynch has never defeated Mary Quinn. Mary Quinn has defeated Becky Lynch every time these two have ever faced each other. So Becky has never beaten Mary. That could very well change here tonight. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the face of WWE, the man, Becky Lynch. And the WWE Universe are on their feet for Becky Lynch as she makes her way to the ring. This is a rousing ovation for Becky Lynch. Yeah, I've just looked it up. Wade Barrett is correct. Becky Lynch and Mary Quinn have fought each other 2 times in NXT, and both times Mary Quinn emerged victorious. Will third time be the charm for Becky Lynch here tonight? Will the third time be the lucky charm for Becky Lynch to knock off Mary Quinn? Oh! And now Mary Quinn. Mary Quinn's old ring gear reminds me of the old Mary Quinn. You're absolutely right, May. That blue and purple ring attire definitely brings back the memories of the old Mary Quinn. Yeah, well, that Mary Quinn is long gone. That old Mary is long dead. She's become a completely new woman, and I love it. You were her biggest hater. You were Mary's biggest hater at one point in your life. As they say, the heart grows fonder. Oh, Mary Quinn now with a kick right to the face. As Mary and Becky Lynch seasoning each other out here, as it seems to be a fair matchup here. Oh, wait a second now. Mary Quinn now wrestling Becky down, getting her into the STF. STF submission locked in here as Becky Lynch fights out. Becky Lynch fights out. Becky Lynch explodes into the corner. Kick right to the face to Quinn, and sends her flying with a Beck exploder into the cover. And Quinn gets the shoulders up. I've been told that Mary Quinn has said that she's been learning some new moves, and she's evolved her moveset. I'm actually very curious to see what kind of new moves we see Mary pull out here. Oh, Becky Lynch taking down Mary Quinn. And there's a roll through power bomb. A roll through power bomb. Becky Lynch wrestles Mary down, and there's the disarmer. Disarmer locked in. Disarmer locked in here. The disarmer locked in good. Oh, slap to the face. And there's the Quinn Sploder. And there's the Quinn Sploder to Lynch to put her away, and Becky Lynch gets the shoulders up. And now Becky Lynch rolling out to the outside. And now Mary Quinn. Oh, dove through the ropes. Mary Quinn dove through the ropes. And Becky Lynch with a manhandle slam on the floor. Mary Quinn just got a full force manhandle slam on the concrete. That could be all she wrote. It's over. And what does Zelina Vega? What the hell? Zelina Vega just pulled out the official. Zelina Vega just pulled out the official. What the hell is Zelina? You mother... And Becky Lynch. Oh, and Becky Lynch with a right hand. Becky Lynch with a right hand to Zelina Vega. Becky Lynch delivering a right hand to Vega. Becky Lynch now turning back around to get back into it. And now Mary Quinn back on her feet here. Mary's back on her feet. Quinn handle slam. A Quinn handle slam. Mary Quinn has beat Becky Lynch for a third time. For a third time. Mary Quinn for a third time has just beaten Becky Lynch. Zelina Vega just cost Becky Lynch this match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mary Quinn just delivered a completely new finishing move. It was still called the Quinn Handle Slam. Yeah, that's what Mary was talking about. She said she updated her moveset. And that right there was one of those examples. Zelina Vega just cost Becky Lynch this match against Mary Quinn. And I'll tell you one thing, Zelina Vega has got hell to pay.